Essentials such as food, clothing, and shelter are the cornerstone of human existence. They represent the bedrock of survival for every individual on this planet. However, the stark reality is that these necessities remain elusive for a significant portion of our global population, as highlighted by this UN report from 2022. According to the report, a staggering 828 million people, that is roughly 9.8% of the world population, struggle daily with food insecurity. An additional 2.3 billion individuals, which is 29.3% of the global populace, face varying degrees of food insecurity. Contrastingly, the World Wealth Report of the same year revealed a staggering accumulation of wealth, that is 454 trillion US dollars. Within this vast wealth pool, a mere fraction of individuals, numbering around 2,200 billionaires, command a disproportionate share amounting to 3% of the total world's wealth. The concentration of wealth is staggering that the top 1% of the population possess half of world's net worth, while the top 10% control a staggering 85%. In sharp contrast, the remaining 90% of the population struggles to access a mere 15% of the world's wealth. Such glaring disparities underscore a profound imbalance in global wealth distribution. This inequality has long sparked discussions about redistributing wealth equitably among all individuals. While this idea is not novel, its feasibility and effectiveness remain subjects of debate. Despite noble intentions, previous attempts at wealth redistribution have faltered, raising questions about its viability. Imagine a scenario where the world's wealth is evenly distributed among its inhabitants. Considering the data that over 25% of the global population is under 15 years old and 10% is over 65, leaving approximately 65% as the working age group, assuming a distribution among the 65% of the world population consisting of 5.2 billion people, each individual would receive approximately $87,307. On the surface, such an allocation could lift millions out of poverty, providing them a substantial financial cushion. However, the deeper analysis reveals significant challenges and repercussions. Firstly, redistributing wealth on such a scale would require massive transfers from the affluent to the impoverished, potentially disrupting the global economies. Moreover, it could stifle innovation and entrepreneurship, as individuals may lack the incentive to innovate or take risk in businesses. Let's consider a quick example here of three individuals, Mr. A, B, and C, each with varying levels of effort and contribution to the economy. Under wealth redistribution, each one would receive an equal share, irrespective of their input. Mr. A owns the company and works very hard and earns $10. Mr. B, comparatively, doesn't own the company but still works for Mr. A and earns $6. Mr. C doesn't really work that much but still earns $2. Now, because of the wealth redistribution, each individual would be left with $6 each. Now, if Mr. A thinks that in spite of my hard work, I'm going to get only $6, so I would rather work for only that $6. Now, Mr. A's business income goes down to $6, and hence his employee, Mr. B, salary would go down to $3. Now, Mr. C gets nothing, but still each one would get $3 under the wealth redistribution system. So this may discourage hard work and innovation, leading to economic stagnation. Furthermore, an equal distribution fails to address the systemic issues perpetuating to poverty and inequality, such as limited access to education and healthcare. Without addressing these root causes, any redistribution effort would likely be short-lived. Experts advocate for a multifaceted approach to poverty alleviation, emphasizing economic growth and development in underprivileged regions. This involves investment in infrastructure, support for small businesses, and creation of favorable business environments. In conclusion, while wealth redistribution offers a potential solution for global inequality, its implementation poses formidable challenges. We hope this discussion has provided insight into the complexities of wealth redistribution and the broader quest for economic equity. Do comment on what you would do with that $87,307 if that is being given to you. Also, let us know if you have any curious topics for us to research on. Until then, this is Team Curious DNA signing off. Bye-bye.